Yo, I got goosebumps. This is wild. Look at this. Woo! Woo! So, yeah, so this is actually the Colonnade Hotel. And the backside of this hotel has been in the core of Coral Gables forever. On the right side of the building, actually in the far rear of the building, what there is, well, let me orient you. Hillstone is just across the street this way. Barnes & Noble is across that way. We're right next to Crema Cafe. Sushimaki's across the street. So we're right in the core of Miracle Mile. And follow me this way, because when we started AMP, I found that there was a Regus. Regus is almost like a WeWork, where it's just a co-working space where a lot of different companies just rent individual office spaces. And so I wanted a low overhead. This was right during COVID, so it was like the perfect timing because they were giving these places away pretty cheap. And so I started my headquarters here. I mean, it's a nice area. I wanted to let people know where I was at, right in the core of Coral Gables. And then I also had, again, just a low overhead. Man, I used to take the trolley, get off right here across the street, walk right through here, and this is the entrance that I would take with this beautiful chandelier and the entrance to a hotel. If you could smell it, you know what a fresh hotel smells like? That's the smell right now. People tend to think too big when they're starting a business. And so keeping your overhead low is going to be essential for you to have money to invest in marketing, personnel, software, which is a huge cost that people don't talk about right now. Yeah, it's interesting to say that, you know, it started here in a co-working space, and I'll show you the first office that was ours, which was upstairs, but then the second office was a bigger office with 2 spaces. But it makes me realize that there's plenty of opportunity to do so much, man. And so you gotta start, she's telling me, come on in. You gotta start from ground zero and build yourself up. It didn't happen overnight that we moved from here and now I'm purchasing a building. It's been, again, 4.5, almost 5 years where I was sitting in this spot, not having any patients coming in and just figuring it out from ground zero, building a website, making my first hires, to where I am today. So honestly, it's not unbelievable at all. It's almost like you see it coming as the business starts to develop. You just don't know how long it's gonna take, and you know it's gonna take a lot of hard work. And so, like Nate Diaz said, I'm not surprised, but yeah, I'm not surprised. I know where this thing is going. But us as humans, we want it to go faster and we want to get there faster and we want it just to happen overnight. But just like I said, there's nothing that just takes off. There's nothing that sells like crazy. You got to really put your heart into it and let people know about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Let's check out Regus. Hi ladies, how you doing? Good, good. We're just recording. I had my office right here like 4.5 years ago, so I'm just going back in time for a second. Thank you very much, yeah. But yeah, these were my stomping grounds, so just going back in time for a second, so don't mind us. Thank you. Is there anybody in this office, this first office, or is it empty? Yeah, the first one right here.
To the right?
Yeah, to the right. Can I go in there? I would love to. Oh my God, this is cool. We get to go inside. So you guys can see, this was the second space I had. The first space was upstairs. It was a little 10 by 10 office. This is when we upgraded. Actually, we were running our front office from here. It was technically no, I lie. When we were upstairs, we were running part of our front office from here, and then we were running AMP. Thank you so much. So then I can show you pictures. This was the front office. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Now you got me. Now you got me. Ooh, I got front office right here, and it used to be Alex sitting over here, Nadia sitting over here, and then at one point we hired another girl named Stephanie. I don't know what happened to Stephanie. She was in school back and forth. She went to UM. And then this was my office. And I gotta show you, I'll pull up some pictures for you so you could put them up. So you can see my desk was right here, center of the room, chairs over there. But really, this was in the middle of COVID, so there was nobody coming into this office. It was all via telehealth. Cool. Let me just sit in. This is where it began, man. This is real. It's vacant right now. I think I was paying like $1,700 a month for this little space, for these 2 spaces, and I remember feeling like, I don't think I could make this payment. And there was a lot of doubts that I had in my mind. and nothing, just stuck to it and kept giving patients quality care, showing them that I cared, and it worked out. So yeah, this is a little weird, not gonna lie. It's pretty cool that we came up here and this was empty. So it's like waiting for somebody. It's waiting for the next person to sit in here and start building. I had a nice rug here in the middle. It felt very cozy, right? A lot of wood. And right now it's dry, it looks white, it doesn't look alive, but this place is alive. You see an empty space like this is all potential. This is waiting for you. And there's spaces like this everywhere all over the nation where you could start from zero, but you gotta believe in yourself. And then how do I draw people here? How do I bring people into this space? How do I let people know that I'm here? Google ads, marketing, posting on social media, letting them know where you're at constantly, and letting them know again why you're doing what you're doing. And who are you talking to? Right now, who am I talking to? I'm talking to all entrepreneurs out there. I'm talking to people who want to change their lives and do something different. Now, when you're selling your business, you got to figure out, who am I talking to? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to serve? Because that's all you're doing here. We're serving people. We're serving them. You are a provider. You're the host. And you get to guide them through whatever it is that you're providing, and then show them how awesome the service is so they can leave and talk about you. So yeah, man. Hey. God bless this space. It was good to me. It was really good to me. I learned some hard lessons here, but I learned. And we keep going. Let's close this. I think close this maybe for the last time. Hey guys, thank you. I went back in time right now for a second. Appreciate it. That was cool. Regus was good to me. I hope it's good to you. All right. Don't just say that because you work for them, though. I remember, actually, it's funny. So they charge you, no offense to Regus, it's a good company. They got to make money, I get it. To put your name up here. So I think the space was like 1,700, but the amount of people that were coming through here, it didn't make sense to put a sign up, because I think for each sign, they charge you for both putting the sign up and printing it, but then there's a monthly charge as if this is real estate. And so it didn't make sense to me, so I never put my name up here. Just because I knew that this little board wasn't gonna draw me business, although it could, maybe a few people, but the amount of people that were coming through the building at that time, it just didn't make sense. Maybe where you're at right now, it makes sense to get your name up and be presented here. It looks professional, I get it. But at the point in time where I was here at Regus, it didn't make sense because there was no foot traffic, so.